Good day, everyone. It's a flabbergasting day. It's another day, an opportunity to learn another things for our English 6. This is our learning video number 2, and welcome to our English Tambayan with me, Teacher Ian Kirby S. Pactores. Call me Teacher Kirby for short, and definitely we will be learning another thing for our English 6. But before we proceed to the discussion part, allow me to say thank you to everybody, to all of you na nakapanood sa learning video number 1. Naway nagbigay ito ng kalinawan, nagbigay ito ng kaalaman para mas maintindihan nyo lalo ang ating lesson noong nakaraang week, which was the week 1. It's all about the organizing information from secondary sources. So this time, before we proceed to our lesson, naway lahat ng mga natutunan nyo sa video na iyon ay ma-retain ninyo at magamit nyo sa mga susunod na pagkakataon, because it's not all about the score na makukuha nyo sa nangyaring activity sheet, but it's all about the learning na pwede nyong ma-retain at madala sa mga susunod pang panahon para magamit ninyo ito. So much for that. So before we start, please do get your activity sheets. Kunin ang activity sheets ninyo. Tapos, get your pen as well. You can have your notebook for note-taking para naman mag-guide kayo sa pagsasagot ng ating activity sheet number 2. So with no further ado, sit back, relax, listen carefully, and allow me to be your teacher and allow me to teach you everything that I know about our topic. So sit back, relax, and focus. Our activity sheet number 2 is all about supporting opinions. And I know some of you ay meron ng familiar na pag sinasabi nating opinion. And somehow, yung mga nakapagsagot na sa kanilang mga AS ay nabigyan na din kayo ng idea sapagkat ito ay parang review lamang sa mga natutunan nyo noong mga nakaraang grade level. But this time, it's kinda tricky and it's kinda level up kasi there will be more activity aside from identifying lang sa ano yung fact, ano yung opinion. So our main goal is to write an opinion by providing evidences that will support your opinion na isusulat. Okay, so once again, welcome to our learning video number 2, and this is all about supporting opinions. For our learning video and activity sheet number 2, we aim to provide evidence to support opinions. At the end of this learning video, the learners will be able to define an opinion, distinguish an opinion from a fact, and lastly, to write opinions and provide evidence to support it. Providing evidence to support opinions. Let us start our lesson about it by identifying the difference between fact and opinion. Ano nga ba ang pagkakaiba ng dalawa? Ano yung ibig sabihin ng fact? At ano ang ibig sabihin ng opinion? Watch this. Fact generally refers to something that is true and can be verified as such. That is, a fact is something that can be proven to be true or false. Examples are, there are 4 colors in the Philippine flag, which we have the red, blue, yellow, and white. So this statement is definitely true. Second, we are all living in this planet called Earth, which is absolutely right, because we lived in this planet called Earth. Sa madaling salita, pagsasabihing fact, ito ay tumutukoy sa mga impormasyon or statement na nagpapakita or nagsasaad ng katotohanan. Hindi siya sabi-sabi lang, kundi ito ay totoo o tama na kayang patunayan ng iba't ibang pag-aaral kagaya ng siyensya, matematika at iba pa. Halimbawa nito ay yung the Earth is revolving around the Sun, which is really true. Napatunayan at napag-aralan simula pa nung grade 1 na ang Earth natin ay umiikot or nagre-revolve around the Sun. Maging ang iba't ibang planet ay nagre-revolve sa Sun. So that is a fact. Another one, pinakamadali. Teacher Kirby is your grade 6 teacher in English, which is really true. Wala nang kailangang experiment. Yun ay katotohanan. Another example, you are a grade 6 pupil. Which is really true dahil kahit titignan mo sa documents mo, makikita mo na ikaw talaga ay isang grade 6 pupil. Gusto niyo ba pa ng mas madaling katotohanan or tinatawag nating fact? Ito yung hindi ka crush ng crush mo. Joke lang. Another example, 1 mango plus 1 mango equals 2 mangoes. Basic. That is a fact. Another examples of fact statement is President Rodrigo Duterte is the current president of the Republic of the Philippines, which is really true. Another one. The entire world is suffering from this COVID-19 pandemic, and everyone is scared to go outside because of it. That is an example also of a fact statement. That is true. That is katotohanan. So, huwag guluhin ang sarili. Pag sasabing fact, ito ay tumutukoy lamang sa mga katotohanan, statement or information na may katotohanan at kayang mapatunayang totoo or tama. Okay?
Opinion refers to a personal belief. It relates to how someone feels about something. Others may agree or disagree with an opinion, but they cannot prove or disapprove it. Examples are, all people loves to have a dog at home, which is definitely an opinion because we cannot totally say that all of the people loves dog. Second, I think the rain will fall down. From the first words, we have there I think. That is an example of a signal word for opinion, which is totally telling about the personal belief of the person.
Now, let us move on and talk about opinion. In Tagalog, opinion. Opinion refers to the personal belief of a particular person. It tells about how he or she feels about something. In Tagalog, ito ay tumutukoy sa sarili o personal na paniniwala or personal or sariling pananaw ng taong nagsasalita. Kung paano niya naintindihan at naramdaman ang isang sitwasyon, isang pangyayari, or kung ano ang pinag-usapan. Nangangahulugan lamang na pagsasabing opinyon, ito ay hindi ibig sabihin na mali na agad or tama na agad. Dahil ito ay nakabatay sa sariling pananaw ng nagsasalita. Halimbawa, pag may magtanong kay teacher na, Teacher, madali po ba ang distance or modular learning modality? Kung ano man ang magiging sagot ni teacher, it doesn't mean na mali iyon or tama iyon. Halimbawa, kung sasabihin kong ang modular learning modality ay mahirap. Mahirap dahil hindi lang ang teacher ang nahihirapang mag-stapler, mag-print at kung ano-ano pa. Kundi mahirap siya sa pananaw, mahirap siya sa parte or sa part ng mga magulang na siyang nag-aaral o nagtuturo doon sa mga lesson na dapat sana si teacher ang nagtuturo. So that is my opinion. Which hindi mo agad masasabi na mali ka dyan teacher, madali lang siya. Hindi mo rin pwedeng sabing tama si teacher kasi totoo naman. Okay? Kasi nga, it talks about my opinion, sarili kong pananaw. So yun ang pagkakaiba ng fact sa opinion. Fact, katotohanan, opinion, opinion lamang. Sariling paniniwala. What would be the easiest way para malaman natin na ang statement ay isang fact or isang opinion? So, tignan nyo ang graph na nasa inyong activity sheets.
These are words or signal words that will help you indicate whether the statement is a fact or an opinion. For opinion statements, these are the signal words. I believe, I feel, I may or I may not. My perspective is, I possibly or I probably, I should or I should not. It's best or it's worst. It might or it may not. and I think, I expect, my point of view is, and in my opinion. For the fact statements, these are the following signal words. For example, to show. The fact is, for instance. The research shows, to illustrate, such as, and according to.
Since we already identified the difference between fact and opinion, atin na siyang nagawa ng pagkakaiba kung ano yung fact at opinion. Now let us proceed to the main point of our lesson, which is all about providing evidence to support opinion. Kasi gaya nga ng sabi ko, pag sasabing opinion, pwedeng tama, pwedeng mali. So we need to have evidences para mapasuportahan ang ating opinion or yung ating claim na sinasabi. Okay? So there are times na mahirap i-distinguish kung ano yung fact at ano yung opinion. Kasi gaya nga ng sabi ko, opinions can be true or can be false. So, ano ang ating gagawin para mapatunayan natin ang ating claim or ang ating sinasabi na opinion ay tama or it is really right? So if you want to make a factual opinion about something na gusto mo lang magbahagi ng isang opinion pero ito ay makatotohanan, kailangan mo ng mga evidence or ebidensya para mapatunayan na ang iyong sinasabi ay hindi lang basta haka-haka or sariling pananaw lang, kundi ito ay isang opinion na naglalaman ng katotohanan.
Evidence is an information provided in support of an opinion. For example, more than a year now, it is still not safe to go outside. That is an opinion. To support that, para mas kapanipaniwala siya, we need to provide evidence na magpapatunay doon sa claim na iyon. So we have here, according to the Department of Health in May 16, 2001, they recorded 54,904 cases of COVID-19 in our country. That makes that opinion claim a bit true because according to that survey and fact na talagang hindi pa talaga safe na lumabas sa bahay dahil sa presence ng tinatawag nating COVID cases. Let us proceed to the second statement. Reported by the Philippine Star, many boxes of in-kind donations were donated by a non-profit organization to the Philippine General Hospital or PGH. After the fire incident, the spirit of love among people is still alive. The last sentence or statement is an example of an opinion statement. So for us to support and testify that opinion, we need to provide factual evidence that will testify and will give credit that it is really true that the spirit of love is still alive among people. That is stated in the sentence number 2 by the Philippine Star, and it states about the in-kind donations donated by a non-profit organization to the PGH, which tells us that love and concern among people is still alive because they give and take good care of each other.
So itong mga ebidensya or evidences ang magtuturo or mag-testify sa iyong sinasabi na totoo ang iyong opinyon, hindi lang basta pananaw lang. Ano-ano nga ba ang mga ebidensya na pwede mong gamitin para ma-testify ang iyong gustong sabihin? Make sure na ang iyong gagawin na evidences ay talagang reliable, galing sa isang reliable source or sa isang reliable na tao or eksperto sa larangan ng gusto mong gawa ng opinyon. Halimbawa sa mga evidences na ito ay yung mga tinatawag nating quotations. Mga quotations mula sa mga kilalang tao na eksperto. Hindi lang basta kilalang tao na chismoso or chismosa. Ito dapat ay quotation or sinasabi ng isang taong kilala sa larangan ng medisina, sa larangan ng scientifico, or sa ilahat ng bagay na may katotohanan. Pwede ka rin gumamit ng mga tinatawag nating examples. Examples na talagang totoo, hindi lang basta gawa-gawa lamang. Another are statistics and surveys. Pwede kang gumamit doon, yung mga survey na ginawa ng mga eksperto sa iba't ibang larangan. And another one are yung mga facts and figures, which are true. Okay? Yun ang lagi niyong iisipin. You can also have evidences like graphs or experiments, and many more. Just make sure na ang evidence na gusto mong sabihin or ilagay sa iyong statement ay talagang totoo at reliable. Ano ang halimbawa niyan? So, this is a particular example na pwede nating gamitin. Gusto mong i-share sa nanay mo na hot dogs are not good to our health. So, yung statement mong iyon, that is an opinion kasi pananaw mo iyon base sa iyong nalaman. Para paniwalaan yun ng nanay mo na totoo yung sinabi mong hot dogs are not good to our health, gumamit ka ng isang ebidensya na nagpapatunay na ang hotdog talaga ay hindi maganda sa ating katawan. So you can use the teaching of your teacher about the composition or ingredients of hotdog na may ingredients na hindi maganda sa kalusugan ng tao. Through that, yung ebidensya na yun yung mag-testify ng iyong claim, magsusupport para paniwalaan ng iyong mga magulang or yan ng iyong nanay na ang hotdog ay hindi maganda sa katawan ng tao. Another common example doon, when you say na soft drinks are not good to our health. So mostly, ang sinasabi sa television, ang soft drinks ay nagpapasigla, nagbibigay energy. So pwede siyang tama. Opinion yun. Pwede ring mali. Kasi based sa mga natutunan mo sa school, ang soft drinks ay hindi maganda sa katawan ng tao. So paano mo mapapatunayan na ang opinion mo na ang soft drinks ay hindi maganda sa katawan ng tao ay totoo? So dito papasok ang iyong evidence. Dapat makaisip ka ng ebidensya na nagpapatunay na ang soft drinks ay hindi maganda sa katawan ng tao, katulad ng hotdog. You can use the evidence na makikita sa internet about the disadvantages of drinking soft drinks or the ingredients ng soft drinks na pwedeng ikasama sa katawan ng tao. And there are also videos na magpapakita like experiments na magpapatunay na ang soft drinks ay hindi maganda sa katawan ng tao as well as hot dogs. So ganun dapat ang mangyayari pag tinutukoy natin yung evidence na ilalagay mo sa iyong opinion. Another example, yung sinasabi nating Filipinos are happy people. That is an opinion. Kasi kung tutuusin mo, may mga Pinoy na masayahin, meron ding Pinoy na hindi masayahin. We are diverse or unique individuals. Pero paano mo makiklaim or matestify or masusuportahan yung opinion mo na Filipinos are happy people? Para mapatunayan ang aking claim na Filipinos are happy people, I made a research about it. At yung research na iyon ang magpapatunay sa aking opinion or claim na Filipinos are happy people. So I saw in the internet na talagang nagsasabi na Filipinos are happy people. Bakit? Kasi according to a survey made by a US-based firm, the Gallup International, nagkaroon sila ng survey globally sa buong mundo na ang Filipinos are the third happiest people on earth. So yun, gamit yung evidensyang yun, pwede mong matestify o masupport yung iyong idea na Filipinos are happy people. That is how you provide evidence to support your opinion.
Remember this, evidence may include the quotation, examples, statistics, facts and figures, graphs, surveys, experiment, and the like. Adding evidence to your opinions serves as the base to convince others.
So let us try the examples 1 and 2 and let us identify kung alin sa dalawang statement or sentence ang fact or opinion. Okay, let's do this. The first one, the boy has a temperature of 39.5 degrees Celsius this morning. Well, according to our AS, it says that sentence 1 is a statement of fact. Bakit siya fact? Because the temperature ng boy na nakasabi or nakastate doon sa ating sentence can be proven or verified through the use of thermometer. Let's proceed to the sentence number 2. The boy has a high temperature, so I thought it, it is best that he is brought to a doctor. So, is it fact or opinion? Well, according to our AS, sentence number 2 provides an opinion. Bakit? Because of the phrase na, I thought it best that he is brought to a doctor. So that is simply expresses the opinion na dahil high temperature siya, I think pwede natin siyang idala sa doctor. At dahil din doon sa signal word na I thought, which is also synonymous pag sinabi nating I think. So kapag sasabihin nating I think, it talks about your own opinion. That's why sentence number 2 is an example of opinion statement. So let us proceed to the test part of our activity sheet. The directions are: read statements in each number carefully. Write F if it states a fact, and write O if it's an opinion. As simple as that. F or O. Let's try number 1. There are 12 months in a year. Is it fact or opinion? Second, Christmas is everyone's favorite holiday. Like it says, everyone. Lahat daw paborito ang Christmas. Is it fact or opinion? The third sentence is, being a basketball player is easy. A basketball player daw ay napakadali. Is it fact or opinion? Let's proceed to the fourth sentence. It says, Rodrigo Duterte is the Philippine president. Is it fact or opinion? For the last sentence for our test part, the first day of school is scary. It says that everyone feels scared during the first day of school. Is it fact or opinion? Now let us level up the activity by proceeding to the reinforced part. So let us try to answer this. Let's do our best to answer activities for the reinforced part. Let's start with the directions. It says, determine whether each opinion statement, again, all of the 5 statements in reinforce are opinion statements. Opinion to lahat. Okay. So, is supported by evidence or not? So, titignan natin kung ang statement ba sa reinforce na 1 to 5 ay merong evidence na pinapakita or wala. Or just merely opinion lang siya. Okay? Put a check on the blank before the number if there is evidence, and cross if there's nothing or if not. So, lalagyan natin ng check daw kung merong evidence na pinapakita doon sa opinion statement. At X naman kung hindi. Pero wait, there's more direction. If you put check, be sure to underline the part of the statement that supports the opinion. So, kung mag-check ka dahil may evidence ka, dapat i-underline mo, guguhitan mo yung part or yung evidence na nagsasabi na ang opinion na iyon ay validated or tama. Okay? So, let's have the example given here. And the opinion statement says, students graduating from senior high school are not ready for college or for work. Yung opinion, data from jobstreet.com reveal that as much as 35% were flatly unwilling to hire senior high school graduates while 41% were unsure of it. So may pinakitang survey, may pinakitang statistics survey. So yun ang ating evidence. So check. Ang evidence ay yung ating survey na from a data from Strategy cha-cha-cha. So, ganun ang ating gagawin for the reinforced part. So, let us try to do it now. So, reinforce item number 1. Many Filipino students cannot write well, especially in English. They often have errors in spelling, grammar, and punctuation. That's the end of the opinion statement or sentence. Meron ba kayong nakitang survey? May nakita ba kayong factual? May nakita ba kayong quotation? Meron ba kayong nakitang mga sinagsasabi or an example from an expert or someone who investigated or experimented about that? Kung wala, you write X. If there is, you write check and then underline the evidence. Next, number 2. An article by the think tank Philippine Institute for Development Studies or the PIDS on Monday, April 20, said senior high school difficulty in writing in English was particularly evident or nakikita in research projects. May nakikita ba kayong sample, survey, article, or mga nasulat about the claim na senior high school students daw have difficulty in writing English, especially in research? If there is, you put check and underline the evidence. And if there's not, then just you put X on the blank. The third one, let us proceed. Most students have problems in using different punctuation marks. The Learning Teaching Report showed that incorrect punctuation caused the most problem for students in conveying meaning in their essay writing. Information from Department of Student Services of 2013, page 23. If there is an evidence, then you put the check and you underline the evidence. But kung wala, then you put X lang naman. Next, for the fourth one. To convey meaning, students must punctuate their word correctly. It is very important in writing. Students should always remember this. So if you see an evidence or something na magsusupport ng claim, mag-testify sa kanyang sinabi, then you put check. If there is not, then put X. Next, I believe that the current curriculum in English is not working well for Filipino learners. Instead of helping them improve their English skills, they are becoming worse. May evidence ba na pinakita? Kung wala, then you put X. If my evidence, then you put check and underline the evidence. So far so good. Let us proceed to the integrate. So let us have the integrate part of our activity sheet. So allow me to read the direction first. So the direction is, for each topic, may mga topic yan sa baba. So we have the topic, you need to write an opinion, isang opinion lang about the topic. And then, support your opinion by writing an evidence. So, an example given here, yung topic na my best friend. So, ang kanyang opinion is, she is the most multi-talented girl in school. That is an opinion. Because it can be true or it can be not true. Okay? So, para malaman natin, para masupport natin yung statement mo na your best friend is multi-talented in the school, well, you need to put evidence such as she knows how to sing and dance. So, talagang multi-talented siya kasi kaya niyang sumayaw, kaya niyang kumanta. So, that is an example of evidence. So, we have there the 5 topics. We have my hometown, next is my school, next is my family, next is my mother, and next is my father. So all you need to do is to make one opinion about it, and then also you write evidence to attest or support your claim about your opinion. So let us try to have the first topic, which is my hometown. So example to ni teacher para magkaroon kayo ng idea kung paano siya gawin. So for instance, my hometown. So my opinion will be, City of General Trias is a clean city. So that is an opinion. How am I going to support my opinion? So I need to provide my evidence below. So I searched in the internet for an article that will support my claim na malinis talaga ang General Trias City. So I'm gonna put pala in the evidence part na according to an article, Gentry bagged Bronze Award from the DILG in Calabarzon for its outstanding performance and highly commendable practices in solid waste management. So yun ang aking magiging evidence, yung article na iyon. So that will support and testify my claim that the city of General Trias is a clean city. As easy as that. Okay? So I hope that you will be able to find your own boat to row para masagutan nyo yung topic about my school. Ano bang school natin? Cecilia and Saliba Elementary School. You write an opinion about our school and you need to provide evidence about your claim na may kinalaman sa ating school. To be followed by the next topic, which is my family. So you need to make an opinion about your family and then you provide evidence about it. Like for example, my family is a responsible family. Tapos your evidence can be also like, for example, because my mom works and my dad works abroad and then my mom takes good care of us as siblings and then my brother used to da-da-da-da. So, na magpapatestify talaga na responsible ang inyong pamilya. And also you can have the next topic which is all about your mother. So you put an opinion about your mom and then you put an evidence. Like for example, my mother is a beautiful woman and you can put the evidence, for example, because she won Miss Universe 2020. Ganon. But yun. Okay, just an example. Another one is my father. Like for example, my father, you will write now, my father is a strong man. And then your evidence can be because he is a superhero. Fantasy is just an example, okay? So I wish and I hope na meron kayong isusulat dyan and I am really excited and I'm kind of looking forward sa mga sagot nyo. Okay? So, let's proceed to the next. We're getting there, but this time let us proceed to the assess part. So, all you need to do, the direction says, read each question carefully and write the letter of your answer on the blank. All you need to do is to write the letter, not the entire thing, just the letter, okay? So, number 1, what is an opinion? A. That's A, not B. Okay, it's A, B, C, D. Para hindi kayo maguluhan, it's A, B, C, D. Okay? So, A false statement that can be proven. C, a statement that is true and can be proven. D, an expression of belief or emotion on something. And D, an expression of surprise, anger, and fear. So, alin doon ang nagsasabi kung ano yung opinion. Item number 2, which states an opinion? Alin dito ang nagsasabi ng opinion? A, I had a great day at the beach. I had a great day at the beach. Next, no, that's A. Then B is the next item. That's A, B. Peanut butter comes from peanut. Ang peanut butter daw ay galing sa mani, peanut. Next, that will be C. That is A, B, C. Summer has warm weather. Mainit daw pag summer. And then D, Christmas is in December. Ang Christmas daw ay nasa December. So, alin doon ang opinion lamang? Opinion lang ang hahanapin doon. Next, the third item. What do you call the information provided to support an opinion? Ano yung informasyon or na information that will support or testify sa iyong opinion para maging katotohanan? A, that's A, evidence. B, facts. C, opinion. Or D, figures. For the fourth one, which opinion is supported by evidence? So it's kinda, but the arrangement from A, B, C, D. A, there are too many punctuation marks and each one has many uses. I think this is the reason why students always have problem using them correctly. Kung may evidence, then that's the answer. Kung wala, then that's not the answer. B, many student writers have difficulty with some aspects of punctuation. For example, researchers like George et al. 2016 find that many students misuse commas, mix up colons, and semicolons. So kung may evidence doon, then maybe that's the correct answer. Next, that would be the C, not E, it's C. If it is possible, I feel that having more grammar lesson in elementary focusing on the use of different punctuation marks, this will greatly help in improving their writing skills. So kung merong evidence, then that's the answer. If not, then it's not the answer. Next, the D. I believe that continuous practice would really help students master the use of different punctuation marks. Having a writing activity every day will definitely solve this problem. So kung wala namang then that's not the answer. So all you need to do is to write the answer on the blank. Is it A, B, C, D? That's the arrangement, okay? Last, for the assess part, what evidence is used to support the statement, the Literacy Reference Group 2017, paragraph 10, finds that more than 60% of the pupils who were assessed by their literacy scale made errors in their punctuation. Alin dito ang pwedeng gawing parang anong tawag dito as a classification of an evidence? Yun ba ay isang example? Yun ba ay isang quotation? Yun ba ay isang statistic? Or yun ba ay isang experiment? So, alin doon? Is it A, B, C, D? Ganun pa rin, A, B, C, D. That's the arrangement, okay? So, good luck and read it carefully. Item number 5, there is a clue. That is the clue. So let us proceed to the last part of your activity sheet for our learning video number 2. Let us read the directions. Choose one of the topics from Integrate, which was the my hometown, my school, my family, my mother, and my father. And then write a short paragraph. It should be 5 to 8 sentences. It should be composed of 5 to 8 sentences. That shows your opinion on the topic and at least 3 evidences. It could be a quotation, example, statistics, fact, etc. that support your opinion. Write your answers on the blank and be guided by the rubrics. The rubrics are below. So after this one, you are going to see the rubrics. So we have here the sharpen part. So I'll be having my example and then do yours as well. So my favorite topic among the 5 topics in the integrate part is my mother. So for example, I'm gonna write an opinion statement or sentence on my mother. So my mother. So my opinion statement is my mother is a responsible mother. So I need to provide 3 evidences. So I'm gonna write, she cooks our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She washes our laundry and make our house clean. So that is actually 3 evidences na. You can write it more para maging 5 to 8 sentences na siya. So that will be 1, 2, 3 sentences. We have 3 sentences now. Okay, so I love my mother because she cares for us always. Her responsibility as mother never ends. I love her so much. So that concludes my sentence. I wish and hope na meron na kayong idea kung ano ang isusulat nyo. So that ends our learning video number 2. I hope you learned something, and please do understand everything and comprehend, and see you on our next learning video. This is me again, Teacher Ian Kirby, as Doctores call me Teacher Ian. Teacher Kirby for short, and see you next time in our learning video number 3. But before that, hindi ko pa nakakalimutan, for our end activity for our game, please do not forget to write your name and your section and the answer of this final activity question. And it is, write at least 30 signal words for the fact statement, and also write another 3 signal words for opinion sentences. So, nandoon yun sa group table na aking nabanggit kanina. So, write your name in the section on the comment box below. Then you write 30 signal words for facts, and write 30 also signal words for opinion. Thank you, and see you on our learning video number 30. Bye-bye and God bless. Bye-bye and God bless. Have a flabbergasting day, kids. So, my favorite topic among the 5 topics in the integrate part is my mother. So, for example, I'm gonna write an opinion statement or sentence on my mother. So, my mother. So, my opinion statement is, my mother is a responsible mother. So I need to provide 3 evidences. So I'm gonna write, she cooks our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She washes our laundry and so that is actually 3 evidences na. You can write it more para maging 5 to 8 sentences na siya. So that will be 1, 2, 3 sentences. We have 3 sentences now. Okay, so I love my mother because She cares for us always. Her responsibility as mother never ends. I love her so much. So that concludes my sentence. I wish and hope na meron na kayong idea kung ano ang isusulat nyo. So that ends our learning video number 2. I hope you learned something, and please do understand everything and comprehend, and see you on our next learning video. This is me again, Teacher Ian Kirby, as Pastores call me Teacher Ian. Teacher Kirby for short, and see you next time in our learning video number 3. But before that, hindi ko pa nakakalimutan, for our end activity for our game, please do not forget to write your name and your section and the answer of this final activity question. And it is... write at least 3 signal words for the fact statement, and also write another 3 signal words for opinion sentences. So, nandoon yun sa group table na aking nabanggit kanina. So, write your name in the section on the comment box below. Then you write 3 signal words for fact, and write 3 also signal words for opinion. Thank you, and see you on our learning video number 30. Bye-bye, and God bless. Have a flabbergasting day, kids.